is our Fight Geeks.
Fight Geeks, episode 6, I think.
Episode 6 already. Time is actually
that
flying
means
by.
6 weeks have went by.
6 weeks have went by since we started this. We're at 15 subs. That's honestly not bad.
6
I mean,
weeks, that's
people
like
go years without a sub.
Wait, is that 180 days?
7 times 6. That's only 42 days.
It's only 42, but it feels like a lot. Plus February.
Feels like longer. February was short, obviously, but we still got 4 episodes up.
Yeah, so.
I think we should actually start off with sorry about last week.
Yeah, it was a poopy episode, but.
And obviously we explained it. It just got pretty hectic here around like 9:30, and we just started late.
Yeah, boys were just
pulling up.
They were like, continue. I was like, I'm good. I was like,
Yeah,
it's like a heat room now. It was like a sauna in here.
But yeah, we're back. It feels good to be back, even though it was only a week. But we have been going crazy on Instagram, and we want to thank you guys for that. We're at about, we probably hit 400 by the time this episode is up, so that's dope. And yeah, keep following that Instagram. We're going to be doing daily posts, daily reels.
Daily Khabib.
Daily Khabib. That's the only thing that gets views on Instagram right now.
It's the meta culture.
It's the meta.
Or Conor, or anyone known. So yeah, that Instagram, go give it a follow at FakeEMA. You see it right here, and yeah, and now we're gonna talk about me, my situation on TikTok, guys. My GiveAway, my personal account. We probably just got. Oh wait, what did I just say?
Your personal account.
Yeah, my personal account has been banned for about, I don't even know how long. Probably
Seems like
3
forever,
weeks
bro.
total. You guys know I got permanently banned that one time for like 4 days. Got it unbanned. Thought I was chilling.
And none of you guys cared about it.
Like, yeah, you guys probably don't even care right now. But 5 days later, got banned again. But TikTok like bugged. Like I appealed a video before I got banned, and I think the appeal went through as I was banned, and therefore when it like re-put on my account, like I couldn't upload or do anything. It was really weird. What was going on.
Couldn't even
because they unbanned me and removed the violation, but then it was like I still couldn't upload. So I think I don't even know what happened there. TikTok support system garbage, and their like whole like team that even like is in charge of banning people garbage. But
yeah, we're gonna be honest. TikTok is actually pretty sus, like a sus company.
Yeah. So like I upload videos that get taken down that are the exact same video that is uploaded on like an account like ESPN.
Exactly.
And it just doesn't.
It's not fair. It's biased towards small creators.
With 5 million likes. So.
Yeah, but TikTok obviously not gonna be our main thing. Like TikTok, this is gonna be the graph. TikTok, Instagram and TikTok and YouTube start the same. TikTok, it's gonna be like this. Instagram, YouTube, eventually it's gonna be like this.
Yeah, it's more just we're trying to like branch away.
Instagram and YouTube, that's our main goal.
Branch away, more fighty. Branch away from our personal accounts a little bit. Put our more focus towards the podcast.
Maybe daily posts instead of 3 a day.
I mean, but it's also super easy to upload on a personal account because anything I upload on my Instagram, I can also just upload on my TikTok. So. Works out, so you'll always see me around on the personal account, but I don't really know for how much longer, man. I keep getting banned, unbanned, TikTok.
Fix your app. Oh, speaking of TikTok, bro, go on your phone and go to settings and check how many gigabytes TikTok takes up. I'll tell you mine after you check yours.
Okay.
Like, dude, I literally searched this.
Live check.
Like, I was like, no way, because I was trying to make the last podcast on my phone. It was like, you don't have enough storage. You don't have enough storage.
Where's it at?
What is taking up so much storage? General and settings. Oh, and in your phone settings.
Oh, no way.
Yo, you're gonna, dude. If yours is any similar to mine, you're gonna be like stressing right now because I'm stressing.
Take up so much? Is that why all of a sudden because I used to when I make my videos, I like delete a bunch of videos, and I've never really ran into a problem until recently. Like I had like over 1,000 videos. And I was fine. I only had to delete like 1 or 2 to make one. But now it's getting to the point I make one video, and all of a sudden I have to delete like 6 minutes worth of videos.
Exactly.
So
like I had to delete all the Cleveland footage.
I used to have so many like clips of just random shit. Now I just have to end up deleting it.
Make a terabyte iPhone. General and storage. iPhone storage.
I'm gonna find it. Okay.
TikTok was my number one most used app.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be mine as well. I have 127 out of 128 gigabytes used.
What is TikTok for you?
Oh, God. 26.
Dude, mine was 21.
Oh, my God.
Like, I don't understand that, dude. I searched it on r/, I think it was the TikTok Reddit, bro. Someone had 100.
Wait, this is so weird. Look at this, boys.
We'll put screenshots of like what the
if it never focused, I can't really tell if it is.
I think I need to get out of the frame. Yeah, try it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could see it. Screenshot it and tag us and
if not,
say what yours your TikTok.
You probably won't even see this, and it'll just be a screenshot. But 26 gigabytes. And what I find weird is Call of Duty, and I haven't even played it forever. Is second with 3, and then CapCut, which I only use.
Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah.
Wait, do you keep your videos on CapCut, or do you delete them off the drafts? You probably have so many drafts, bro.
But here's the thing: I've only used CapCut a handful of times. Just where InShot I've used
every time.
Probably 100 more times, and I don't even see InShot in here. It's used 5, not even gigabyte. Props to InShot, whatever they do, but that's crazy.
So TikTok, obviously, like we just said, we want to probably eventually just be YouTube, Instagram.
Branch away. TikTok's a great starting platform, but it is not a good.
Full platform.
Time. It's just not because you can't be.
You gotta branch out, or else you're just gonna fail.
You heard him. Double speech. Seriously, the support system sucks, and on top of that, you don't really get fans as to where like on Instagram and YouTube you get comments, interactions with people. It's the same people watching again. TikTok every single day you get. There's probably been like over 5 million people that have watched my TikTok account, and
just different people. Yeah,
I have no real fans. So
go follow us on the socials. We're gonna be daily posting.
Yes, sir.
Forever, probably. Nah, probably not forever.
So that's news about us. Now back to fighting.
Back to MMA news, UFC news.
You call it.
Conor McGregor has finally responded to Jake Paul's cries and whines about wanting to fight him, but the response was not probably what you would expect.
Wait, so what did Jake Paul say that led to this Conor's response?
Let me just pull up the Fight Geek MMA Instagram post that has everything in it, including the tweet. So Jake Paul called out Dana White actually first. He said, "Since you like me, how about a 1-fight deal to fight Conor in the UFC?"
Okay.
Which, sadly, I feel like that would do better than like every fight in the besides Conor fights in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that might.
Which is kind of sad for the UFC. And then he said, if he wins, you agree to pay fighters more in healthcare, and if he loses, he'll donate his purse to underpaid fighters. Which he's kind of trying to play the good guy.
All right. No, you're good.
He's trying to play the good guy in this, I feel, just by saying he's going to go to underpaid fighters. But dude, you're not getting a fight in the UFC, bro. People work their whole lives and don't get in. You think you're just going to get in because of clout? Because you beat up Tyron Woodley? Jake Paul said that. At 39 years old.
How do we know Conor's response was to Jake Paul? People just assumed.
So he tweeted that in this account called ESPN Ringside, which is their boxing. Mm-hmm. Do you know it's ESPN MMA? Yeah. Ringside is a boxing one. They tweeted out, Conor McGregor is called out by Jake Paul. Conor replied to that tweet with a video. And we'll react to the video right now, actually. Yeah.
Jackass. That's a classic.
So classic McGregor, he doesn't give a damn. He has $600 million in the bank. I think that's the
first time Jake Paul or Conor's ever given Jake Paul any sort of attention, and it was in the funniest way possible.
Legit. Props to Conor. That's probably the funniest video he made this year.
I mean, Jake Paul's been having this one-way conversation with Conor McGregor for 3 years now. Hasn't responded once. Anytime someone's brought it up to him, he shut it down very quick. And for him to finally say something, and that's all he says, probably off coke or whatever, but that is hilarious.
That's hilarious. Why I love Conor. And don't get me wrong, I was rooting for Jake Paul in all the other fights because I knew he was just fighting absolute nobodies. But Conor versus Jake Paul, I'm going with Conor.
You heard that here first.
You heard of me. I would usually root for Jake Paul in situations where it's okay, who is this dude? Haven't heard of him besides Tyron Woodley.
You're not being up Conor, yeah.
I mean, I kind of heard of Ben Askren, but he was already retired for a little bit before the Jake Paul fight, right? Ben Askren.
He was retired for 10 years and got beat. No, not 10 years. No. 10 years from
because one was the Masvidal fight. Was that his last?
Well, he was No, he fought Robbie Lawler and got a cheap win. Robbie Lawler, the ref called it.
Robbie Lawler's on his way out. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it was a bulldog.
It's 2022.
No, Ben Askren was only retired for a little bit, but from he never boxed in his life.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew Jake Paul was beating all those people. Tyron Woodley too was kind of skeptical, but at the same time,
Tyron Woodley just let everyone down.
Yeah, the whole community.
Jake Paul says, Everyone always says, "Oh, it's an MMA fighter, it's a wrestler," but really, dude, Tyron Rumley, dude, like, if he really put his mind to it, he should have been able to beat Jake Paul. In my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Tyron Woodley, he's probably been fighting his whole life, right?
Jake Paul had my respect. So, with that, do we think that fight's going to happen? No.
I want to say no.
Dana's not going to
until we get more details.
Until Jake Paul stops, he's got to stop, like, trying to set up a fight where it kind of, like, disses Dana. Why would Dana agree to a fight that looks bad for Dana? Makes no sense.
Especially if Jake wins.
Especially if Jake wins. Like, are you...
If Jake wins that and
first of all, it looks
happens,
bad for Dana, the proposition, and then on top of that, it's a lose-lose for Dana. Why would he want to pay Jake Paul? And then why would he want to pay fighters?
And he would have to pay him more if he was on the pay-per-view sales. You know what I mean?
Especially with Conor.
Exactly, dude. So yeah, we're gonna say that's never happening in MMA.
In the octagon.
I think there might be potential for boxing in like 2 years.
Maybe a wheelchair bout. I remember Conor was supposed to fight in like a wheelchair boxing event when he had his broken leg.
What?
And they didn't let him.
That's what separates Conor. He's wheelchair boxing.
Yeah. Dustin Poirier, boys?
Yeah, that fight's never gonna happen. But this was one that actually might.
Dustin Poirier, Colby.
DP versus Colby, sorry.
Colby.
Not Kobe.
You guys saw after UFC 272, Colby Covington called out
in his post-fight
Dustin Soy Boy. What did he call
him? He said that bring your wife, Conor's wife, and bring your kid, Conor's kid. So basically, he said that Conor is the father of his son and is married to his wife, and he'll watch them.
Yeah, if you saw Dustin's response, it wasn't very good. He called the call out cute, said it is what it is, and that if he wants the title, he should stay fighting welterweights, which I don't get because Dustin was literally talking about moving up to welterweight and fighting Nate Diaz, and now he wants to say, oh, I don't know what I'm doing yet. And then on top of that, he's a natural welterweight. The dude weighs just as much as Colby, right? If not more, naturally. This dude has to go on a cut and almost barely make weight every time just to fight at lightweight.
What do you think he's
saying he doesn't want to fight at welterweight, and Colby should stick to his welterweight. All right, I bet you Colby would come down in lightweight and fight you. You're just out.
Yeah, Colby
you
probably
lost
would.
the title shot, and you're a little scared. You don't want to go lose to Colby because that would really impact you. And now you want an easy fight against Nate Diaz because not only is it money, it's a win. Where Colby's a money and a good fight. Nate, you can almost guarantee yourself a win. I'm not counting Nate out, but let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, and it's his last fight. He wants a big payday.
He's a punching bag, and I mean, I don't think he's gonna knock him out, but
yeah, probably. It'd probably just be another decision. I don't think Colby versus Dustin. Do you think it would be a knockout?
I actually saw this picture that I'm gonna send you to put up here. It's like we're actually screwed. Like Dustin Poirier, like all these fighters literally on the screen we have right here are on their way out.
Yeah, dude, it's sad.
Every single one of them.
This is the next era. It's like the Terrence McKinney era.
Sean O'Malley.
Islam's gonna be like one of the old heads soon.
What's his name?
Like the lightweight,
Cosma.
dude. The lightweight division is so stacked. So is light heavyweight. Dude, every division is literally stacked right now.
I think it's easier, like, when we weren't fans of the sport to come in and find a fan. Like, I'm always, like, hating the newcomers. It's always, like, as a kid, too.
That's
as a fan of wrestling.
I kind of like the newcomers, though.
I like some of them.
Some of them.
Matt's a lot easier than me. He even likes, like, you're a better fan than me, I think. Because I
just, like, I don't know. It's just, like, addicting to make videos and
Who's a better fan? He's more of the Russians and sports, the up-and-comers. I more hate the Russians, and I don't know.
That might also play factors. Like, I just kind of started watching it.
That's what I said.
You watched
That's
before
why, like, they were already,
right?
like, in, and, like, I watched before all these wrestling Dagestanians.
That's crazy,
over.
dude.
And I'm like, more for traditional
dude.
classic stand and bang kickboxing. And then all these Russians are coming in, well, it's mixed martial arts, so let's wrestle. Like, okay, well, let's box. Like,
I don't
know. But,
Cosma would knock someone the fuck out.
That's the point I was getting to, like growing up and stuff, watching wrestling, like, I was always a fan, and then when there was new people that everyone liked, like, a lot of people...
Wrestling is
I remember when I was a kid, and Roman Reigns first entered WWE, I was like, bro, no way people like this guy. Now he's been the top dog for years, and I haven't watched in 10, and he's still on top. It's like...
Damn.
It's like, who are these newcomers?
Yeah, we're seeing, like... Dude, in every sport, we're seeing a shift. All the football quarterbacks are retiring.
Exactly.
Big UFC stars. Even boxers. Like
Floyd
might never fight again. Like that means anything.
I'm just looking at a hater. Like I don't care for anyone. I want Conor. Maybe like the only fighters I like are Sean O'Malley.
Do you want to know what I do like about like the newer fighters? Like you become a fan of one, and like if they like get up there, like you're gonna be like, let's go.
See, the thing about that though is he might be a Russian fan, but he still respects Conor. and would
pick
Conor.
I'm just a fan of Islam because he's like defying all the odds right now, low key. He's still not getting a title shot either.
It's just crazy how unentertaining his fights are, like, in my humble opinion. But I also go to think that I think it's in terms of what you like, because I was sitting there geeking, watching UFC 272. Colby beat up Poirier, and then I realized that was probably a pretty boring fight, but I think just because I wanted Colby to win so bad, I didn't care.
Dude, do you want to know what you
Every
said?
second of the fight, I was like, take him down, Colby. When have I ever said that in the fight? Like, I'm low-key just like, whoever I like. And like,
or like, choke him out.
I was sitting there, choke him out. But when Khabib choked out Conor, I was like, doesn't count. Yeah, so that's me. I think you just don't like a fight depending on who's fighting and if you like that fighter. I don't like wrestling when Islam and Khabib are fighting, but I like wrestling when Colby and Jorge are fighting because I wanted Colby to win. But it's a good analogy.
Yeah, it's honestly just like your own opinion, like what you like.
Exactly.
Like if you like seeing someone's arm almost get snapped, you like that. If you like someone dropping lifeless to the floor, then
that's like Charles Oliveira, Conor McGregor. If you would like
Johnny Walker,
if you like to see someone make their opponents defenseless, that's like Khabib, Islam. They just squeeze you with their legs.
Khabib, Islam. I honestly haven't watched that much Khamzat, but we're gonna be seeing him in a couple weeks, which is hype.
Osman's a mauler as well.
That's hype.
He's a
I'm
mauler.
hyped. That's gonna be my first Khamzat fight I actually watch.
I think he might be
like
better
live.
than like Khabib if he can like. I don't know if he's better than Khabib like he would be Khabib, but like his style is more dominating.
I think he wants to move divisions a little bit too if he ever gets the title.
Because like Khabib, people say Khabib's the most dominant fighter ever. 29-0, didn't lose a round, only lost one to Conor, but still arguably won it, and never got dropped, never got touched. But like he still sucked on stand up. Even though he won every minute he stood up with somebody, it still sucked because
that's
like
crazy,
it's so
dude.
unentertaining. But like, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, so that's all really opinion on what you like I just said. But right. I think the welterweight division actually is getting pretty interesting, especially with Jorge kind of lost right now, to be honest. Like, what's next for that dude?
Jorge, I think you got to give him McGregor. I think this is the perfect fight for McGregor. Jorge, that fight, he did not look good. He was okay with being against the cage. He was standing very flat-footed.
Didn't give any pressure when he had a chance.
I mean, he said he was winning a lot of the exchanges. I think he did. He did win some, but I think most of them, he might have won, but it resulted in his back being against the cage and Colby getting an easy takedown. Not once when the fight was in the center of the octagon was Colby able to take him down, but as soon as it got against the cage, Colby was able to take him down. So I don't know where his thought process was there. I think he just got outplayed. And he only landed one clean shot, and that was the cleanest shot he ever landed since the Nate Diaz fight.
And he didn't do anything after it. Like, come on, bro.
I genuinely think Jorge's on his way out ever since the knockout to Usman, and that was only his last fight.
He probably is.
Even before that, even before his 3-fight win streak, he was losing. I think he beat Nate Diaz, Darren Till, and Ben Askren, and that resulted in him getting 2 title shots. Islam's 9-0 and couldn't get a title shot.
Those are his back-to-back fights, right?
He's on a 10-fight win streak now and can't get a title shot. Jorge won 3, but he sells fights and gets 2 title shots, loses them both, gets another money fight, loses that one. I genuinely think it's time for him to retire. I think the Conor fight would be great for him because Conor scared me. I thought he should have beat Dustin in both those fights.
At least one of them.
The first fight,
one where he didn't break his leg, hell yeah.
The first fight he was winning exchanges, but the calf kicks got him. The second fight came prepared for the calf kicks. He was almost winning every exchange. I won't lie. The exchange that led to the takedown, though, Conor got rocked. So Conor went to go clinch, so it's interesting.
Yeah, that fight was like crazy.
So I think
that was a year ago almost.
I know. So now it's like that's why I want to give him Jorge because I think Jorge is the perfect guy to beat Conor, but Conor's also the perfect guy to beat Jorge, and I think this will show like who should stay in the sport. Seriously,
that's gonna be in welterweight. You think?
Probably. Yeah, because I don't think Jorge would move. I think Jorge would definitely feel the aura. I feel like Jorge puts on like this act that he doesn't let pressure get to him, but I feel like he knew he was going to lose against Colby. He knew, and I feel like he.
Yeah, but you're not gonna say that, right?
I feel like he's gonna know he's gonna lose against Conor. So why not take as much advantage as you get? Where Conor's
biggest fight of your career.
I mean, as much as Conor's fought at welterweight, his worst division is welterweight. So like, yeah, why not take?
How many fights have Conor fought at welterweight?
I think like 4. I think he's like 1.
1 and 3 then.
No, yeah, because he lost once to Nate Diaz. So he's got to be 2.
2 and 2.
2 and what? 2 and 2.
Cerrone and Diaz. Who'd he lose to in welterweight?
Or is he just 2-0? I don't know. I'm actually gonna fact check that. But I think that would just be a perfect fight. But Conor, knowing Conor, I mean that is the best money fight. But Conor hasn't even mentioned Jorge. I think he doesn't like him considering he's
I do want to see Leon
Like,
Edwards and
number 2.
Jorge, though, fight.
That'd be a good
That was
fight.
scheduled, never happened. Like, what is even going on with Leon right now? I honestly don't know, because they're saying Burns Chimaev's going to get the next title
This
shot.
actually is crazy. Like, who do you actually get? Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
what you do.
so Jorge's kind of just like a lone wolf right now in this division. Like, Colby could probably fight the winner of Burns Chimaev or Leon Edwards. And then Usman obviously will just fight winners.
I mean, yeah,
But
seriously.
Jorge's kind of like out there. Like,
Is
should he
anyone
fight
that-
the loser of Chimaev?
Like, that would be good, maybe.
Burns?
That's such
I
a
don't know.
weird one. Like, and then Conor, like, I mean, I'm not supporting Conor getting a title shot,
But he probably will, yeah.
but Conor probably wants to go lightweight because it's not like he wants to fight Dustin. It's like, who knows what Conor wants to do, but he's talking about coming back. Jorge, like you said, he's just kind of like a lone wolf. They're
Yeah,
just lost.
legit.
I don't know what to do with these fighters. Where do you actually put Jorge? And he just got a new contract, too.
Yeah, so I guess he's not leaving anytime soon.
It's not,
I think, so let's just, how many fights are usually on a contract?
that'd be like a dream fight, Conor Jorge. On his contract, like 5.
So 5, let's say one of them will probably be
There could be, like,
Leon.
3.
Leon's
Leon
got
would
to
be
be
a good
on there,
fight,
bro.
because they scrapped in
Do
the
you think
back.
he'll
You
ever...
remember that? You remember the scrap in the back?
There was a lot of different perspectives on that. I don't know the full story, to be honest, because I did watch his the video with ESPN MMA's YouTube channel. They went back to his hometown, actually, and just talked about a bunch of stuff. I think it was a bit right before the Askren fight. They, like, previewed his life.
I'm trying to see.
But, yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you're watching this, turn your phone horizontally, swipe down to your bottom right of your screen so our video's playing in your bottom right. Go to your search bar, search up Jorge Masvidal versus Ray, Kimbo Slice, and then leave that behind, swipe back up on our video, watch the rest, drop a like on our video and subscribe, and then after that, go watch those videos. Like, have you watched those videos, Ray versus Jorge
Yeah, I've watched
Masvidal?
the
Those
video.
are
I've watched
crazy,
the video.
dude.
Jorge got rocked in the one and came back.
Yes.
Like, Jorge got, like, dropped and came back.
This dude's wearing jean shorts. He's wearing,
The
like,
shorts.
pants in another one with just, like, some sneakers on. Like, they don't mess around in those backyard street fights with Kimbo. So, yeah, if that's behind your screen right now, you're a legend.
What, you ever watched Kimbo versus the Retired Cop? It was like a 30-minute bout. It was like a...
Yeah, dude, that's what I was wondering about those. This is just whoever gets knocked out or, like, can't fight
They
anymore,
really
basically.
inspired the UFC. Yeah. So, like, you were able to get knocked down, and then you could just get up whenever and just keep fighting. So when Kimbo was down for, like, 5 minutes, they still made him get up and fight. Like, dude,
5
he
minutes?
was dead.
You gotta...
God.
Dude, what? 5 minutes is way too much, bro. UFCstats.com, sponsor us. We're always on your website.
Seriously.
So that was lightweight. What do you fight Max Holloway at? Feather?
Featherweight. So he's like 1-4.
Diego.
No, 1-3 in lightweight. That's why people roast him. He's 1-3 at lightweight. He's like 2-2.
Dude, you want to know the weirdest fight that ever happened?
But featherweight, he's like 7-0.
McGregor versus Dennis Silver. Like, what the hell was that?
He wasn't able to pull out of the fight, so they gave him Dennis Silver.
Yo. It's the weirdest counter matchup of all time.
What is it, Dennis Seaver?
Dennis Seaver. Yeah, not Silver, my bad.
Dennis Silver. That,
like Siver. You can kind of confuse it from like this far.
I mean, yeah. Dennis Eber versus Conor McGregor, probably the most mishmashed fight ever. That was when Jose Aldo pulled out of the fight, I believe, and they just gave him that fight. It was the most mishmashed fight. Conor was even asked to it by a reporter, and he goes, "Yeah, this is a complete mismatch. I'm gonna bang his head off the canvas or something." It was hilarious.
And that's what he did.
And
Dennis Siver was
clips right here.
Dennis Siver was still in like the 90s with those shorts that he had on, bro. Like, how do you have sponsors on his shirts?
He was an old man just getting sparked.
I was sad for him, bro.
McGregor.
From 2013, so it's almost coming up on 10 years of McGregor's time in the UFC.
Damn.
2013, so one more year in April.
That's
So almost a year from now will be his 10 year.
And he's been on top.
And he's basically, I mean, right after Marcus Brimmage's debut, he fought Max Holloway. That's crazy.
You won
we
this
found the clip.
fight. A lot of people seem to think that it's, a mismatch of sorts.
It is a mismatch. I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'm gonna collect the checks, and then I'm gone.
Let's go. I'm saving that video to
What is it
my
called?
when Trash Talk goes right.
Oh my god.
That's what I do. Just watch it later. I always put shit in my watch later.
What is it? That's crazy.
That is hilarious, guys. And also in that press conference, 2015 is my year. He became double
Which one
champ
is
that
it?
year. It's by Yo, shout out to War MMA.
Oh, yes, sir.
Shout out to War MMA.
4 minutes only?
4:15.
Oh, because it was the Dennis
Or like-
Silver one, right?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Yo,
Found it.
War MMA, shout out to you, bro. You have 81K. Keep
You
grinding,
are the
bro.
man for that clip of McGregor was funny as ever. It was so worth the wait. He said, it is a match. I'm not bounce or just break his face. Something. It was funny.
Just the way he's like, it is a mismatch. Like, it's that simple. Because it was.
Like, no one would ever admit to a mismatch. Like, you could tell the reporter was scared to say it. She waited, and it's just the people who said it's a mismatch. It is a mismatch. So respect to Conor admitting that fight shouldn't have never happened. That probably almost killed Dennis Seaver, but yeah, that's funny.
You know what's crazy? Conor hasn't fought since July, and he's have been like the headlines every week
Right?
for the past 6 weeks, damn near.
It's
like
funny when
W
people
Conor.
say don't mention Conor or like call him irrelevant. It's like, dude.
Yeah, someone commented like, "Is this just a Conor McGregor fan club?" We're like, no, but he's basically dominating the.
I'm like, no, but he is. It is what it is.
Exactly. Like, we're gonna talk about what's hot right now, and this is hot. Conor is
Conor, stay hot.
tweeting at all his rivals, coming back at
Nobody does it
everyone
better
on
than
Twitter.
Conor, bro. Like, Sean O'Malley is one of the biggest stars in the UFC. He hasn't fought in 4 months now. Where's Sean O'Malley been? I haven't really heard of him.
I think he's been scared of Song Yadong, Saeed Nurmagomedov.
I'd be scared of Saeed.
Dude, I would be so scared of Song Yadong right now. He just took a dub last night, round 1 knockout.
Song Yadong.
He's only 22. He's like 23. Nah, that's bantamweight. He's in bantamweight. That's what I'm saying. He should fight Sean O'Malley because they're both ranked.
Song Yadong.
Song Yadong. We've actually been watching him. He's always been on like the cards. Like, who the fuck is Song Yadong? And we're just laughing
I think
at
Sean
that
O'Malley's
name.
in a tough spot. I think he is as good as we think he is, but not yet. Like, he's not gonna be able to go out there and beat Peter Yan, even Aldermate, even Saeed, even Saeed, bro. He's not beating Saeed.
Yeah.
I mean, no. All right, let me take
Can
that
Sean
back.
even wrestle?
Saeed and Yadong are the fights that he should take, but I'm scared because like even them I feel like have more experience than Sean O'Malley.
Yo, remember Sean O'Malley's
Sean O'Malley's
fight
just-
against Chris Mutino?
Yeah.
And you know how Chris Mutino was like, yo, this guy can't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Guess what happened at UFC Vegas last night?
No way, Chris Patino
He got knocked out.
He did.
Some people say it's an early stoppage, but like he's just getting like mauled basically.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna look that up.
whoever
As soon
beat
as-
Chris Mutino, you're better than Sean
As soon
O'Malley.
as we end this podcast, I'm ending that.
I might just rewatch UFC 50. UFC Vegas 50. There were some bangers on there, but unfortunately couldn't watch it. But
UFC roster change. Greg Hardy, boys. Peace out.
Yep.
What did he used to do before this?
he was in the NFL. He had some troubles actually off the field. I'm not even gonna talk about it because
When he beat up his girlfriend?
I think we'd get demonetized for that. Even though we're not monetized, we
Yeah,
just
so
get
Greg Hardy,
banned.
done in the UFC now. Who knows what he's going to do now. Farewell. And hopefully he gets replaced by a demon.
Yeah, farewell to Greg Hardy. It was fun seeing you get beat up, bro. Thanks for always starting off main cards with bangers. If you getting knocked out, gave Tai Tuivasa. He put Tai Tuivasa on the map by getting knocked out by him.
I would not want to be a heavyweight.
And the guy last week that he beat Sergio Spivak or whatever.
I just would not want to be a heavyweight. Imagine getting just...
Yeah, so heavyweight division, other than Greg Hardy leaving, it's been pretty stagnant. Besides, guess who's fighting already again next week?
Derek Lewis.
Dawkins versus Curtis Blades. Dawkins is already fighting again.
Which one's Dawkins?
Remember, like, when the Jamal Hill Johnny Walker card was on?
No way.
He was on the undercard.
Yeah, okay.
And he fought Derek Lewis in December. He just fought in February. Now he's fighting in March 26th.
That's the cop, right?
And,
Ugh.
yeah, so against Curtis Blades.
Curtis
I don't know.
Blades.
I haven't heard his name
Curtis
in a
Blades just
minute.
got knocked out. by
Haven't
the
heard.
dude. I remember Derek Lewis knocked Curtis Blades out, and then fans were.
That was
calling.
almost probably the first death in the octagon. It's close. He got a late shot.
He
in
was
that,
like
right?
Francis. He was like Derek Lewis hits way harder than Francis Ngannou. Like, dude, Derek Lewis landed the cleanest uppercut you can ever land on someone.
He couldn't get Tai Tuivasa down by slamming his head up against the cage like 5 times. He just stood up.
Dude, he was ducking into the uppercut. Francis Ngannou kind of just slumped him with a. Derek Lewis went as he ducked. So Francis Ngannou was harder, no question.
Not sure when the next big heavyweight fight is. We got light heavyweight coming up.
Did you see what fight was added to the Gaethje fight?
Yep. Chandler Ferguson.
Let's go. They finally made
That's
that
hype.
card a banger.
That's actually a thing. I thought it was already a thing.
That card was almost the worst card to ever exist. But
It's still kind of like weak just because of like I don't know.
I just don't want to watch nobodies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, not saying like people are nobodies.
I guess
like,
3 fights though to watch and then 2 good fights. That's pretty worth it though.
I feel like there's another good one on that card.
Really? Then it's gonna be a cracked card because
I think there's 3 good ones.
that means then we're good because then
enough
there's 2 bad ones and then not even bad.
I don't remember. I swear though, there was one more good one.
I think that might be the next fight.
Scores UFC.
Because when are they doing? When did they put Burns Chimaev on there?
No, that's. Oh, never mind. Donald Cerrone.
Is he on there?
Yeah.
Is he even on the main card though?
Yeah, his first fight. So 274's
That's gonna be a good card. Remember how
kind
bad it
of.
was?
274 is pretty hype, but I think 273 is the most hype right now. Because guess what we got on there? 2 title fights, welterweight contender fight. Kelvin Gastelum's back. Ian Gary. Yeah, some big names on that one. So that's coming up in April, so we'll have an episode on that.
The next 2 cards are fire.
So yeah, I think
that's the pod.
that's a podcast. We're glad to be back in the actual setup, not in the phone vlogs.
Seriously, bro.
But yeah, drop a like on this, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all the support recently.
Yeah, seriously, guys. Seriously. Do all
seriously,
that.
subscribe.
Seriously.
Like every other YouTuber said, subscribe and you could win $1,000. You could.
Subscribe,
you
guys.
might not. You could though. So
for some reason, the time says it was 40 minutes. Don't know.
40 minutes. We probably did like a good 10 minutes of bullshit and looking on our
some
phones.
funny moments. I mean, there wasn't much to talk about, but we exaggerated.
There wasn't much to talk about. There's not even a fight till April main event. So
we were really in depth on the welterweight and lightweight division.
yeah, those 2 divisions are hella exciting coming up. So we'll have more on that in the future.
Who knows, man?
Peace out.